Hello. This is the voice of me, Ash, recorded at home in my room on the 18th of May 2024, playing live through a screen now in the GF11 Lecture Theatre on the 24th of May 2024. The screen is blank. You won't see me. Live in the space is me, Commander Astronomy, a tall, femme white person with black and green hair. Observe as I effortlessly sit on a chair, wearing a simple white jumpsuit, sparkly accessories, and very cool spectacles. Commander Astronomy is a 5-star, fracking fabulous, astro-inspirational earthling. You've seen all kinds of shows, but you've never seen... I have a grey bin on my head. You can't see me. Take a seat on a chair or on the floor, or stand. You can also move around. You are welcome to experience this work in whatever way is most comfortable for you. Let's journey back to the 23rd of March 2021, where you'll hear the voice of me, Ash. You might see me, close up, in my room, isolating and creating. The footage is in black and white, to show that it's old. It was never meant to be seen or heard by anyone other than me. I'm making a live act with a bin on my head. I'm just going to film the process of whatever's happening here. What is going on? Okay, so this is actually a bit about struggle, which is kind of interesting that this particular part of the brief is about, is about struggle. And I'm struggling. I don't know what this is. What is this? Okay, so this isn't a bin. This is a helmet. Okay, so I've got the helmet on. And then I would hope there's nothing hanging in this bin. Ask an audience, maybe there's a clip at the back. Maybe I can't get it off because there's a mechanism or something that means that. And also this, I feel like this is a metaphor for being inside your own head. Sort of being, you know, it's all a secret. It's mine. This is my world inside here. There's my thoughts and my feelings and my reaction and my grief is all inside this helmet. A microphone in here. Because it sounds really different in here. Oh, God. Okay, so this is what it sounds like inside the bin. I really like this. It's kind of like, it is like spacey, isn't it? There's an echo, there's a reverb, there's, you know, it's kind of, it's detached. You know, I'm inside this world. This is very much my world. You're not allowed in it. And then I suppose once the audience member helps me take the helmet off, then it's, oh God, that feels really vulnerable. And then, so it's off. So it's me, my head. Maybe the helmet is the last thing that comes off. Of course, the helmet is the last thing that comes off. Because I dealt with the, oh, I don't know actually, because the psychology of it, maybe people never deal with the psychology of it. Like, of knowing you have this, you're going to have this pain and fatigue and this fog and this, you know, all these horrible symptoms for the rest of your life. It's never gonna, there's no cure. Because it's kind of a protection. A helmet is protection as well, right? Yeah, it's complete protection. So this needs to come off right at the end. And then it becomes a bin. Maybe the rest of it is kind of opaque and the mouthpiece is very transparent. So people can lip read and also see the
the expression here. Because I suppose for me, the least vulnerable part of me is my mouth. I will run my mouth off. I will talk the talk. I do talk the talk. You know, I'm the fucking master of giving people advice and not taking it myself. So this is why this mouthpiece here. So this would be the predominantly visible part for the whole show. And also it's about the, you know, the eyes are the window to the soul. That kind of the last time I ask an audience member for help is to create that moment of vulnerability, which I think I would feel actually within myself, within the live performance of, I have this protection throughout the performance. So I can also use the costume as an excuse to work through nerves and anxiety and forgetfulness and brain fog. But also use to like play on that as well to, yeah. So then this last moment of vulnerability is they actually get to see who I am. And it becomes a bin. And then I suppose this is where we would dump it all. We'd dump the constraints. You know, I don't know how that would fit, but maybe the costume screws up into a small space and it goes into the helmet. And any other objects that I've used, any other objects that are restrictive or have been a barrier. So yeah, everything that's been a barrier, whether that's society, whether that's if I've written any bits of paper, if I've written any quotes or any comments from anyone in the past or from my own brain, that the paper goes in the bin, the costume goes in the bin, all the restrictions, everything goes in the bin. And then that goes away. It doesn't go away. It never goes away. And then I go to space. You know, that all the protection, all the layers of protection, all the walls have come down. And then I go to space. And I get in the chair. I get in the space chair. And the audience wiggle the chair. And it's launch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have liftoff. But I think I need to get out of my head. I think maybe allowing myself to be vulnerable and being honest with people in a way that I'm not usually honest with people without comedy. She says with a bit on her head. You know. And the problem is I definitely can't do this alone, and that's hard for me. So I'm gonna need some more help. God, that's even hard to say, like with my head in a bin. This is the voice of me, Ash. Recorded at home in my room on the 23rd of May, 2024. Playing live through a screen now, in the GF11 Lecture Theatre, on the 24th of May, 2024. The screen is blank. You won't see me. Last year, I made the work, Space Chronic Ills. It investigates the question, am I a failure or am I being failed? I asked for help
and support. I got help and support. I assembled a crew. I did research and development. I scratched it 4 times with an audience. The final time being 2 days ago.
Meet Commander Astronomy, a tall, femme white person with black and green hair. Observe as they effortlessly strut around the stage, wearing a simple white jumpsuit, sparkly accessories, and very cool spectacles. Commander Astronomy is a 5-star, fracking fabulous, astro-inspirational earthling. You've seen all kinds of shows, but you've never seen space chronic ills.
I threw my body around the stage, contorted it into shapes that caused me pain. I gave energy I didn't have. I didn't have a bin on my head physically, but metaphorically I did, and I still have a bin on my head. I'm putting on a show. I didn't want to let you down. I didn't want to let me down.
Commander, we can't ignore this. We have to change course, otherwise the impact of this can be debilitating.
Ava, I know Mother next. I'm okay. I can't fail this mission.
We are flying too close to the sun.
I've been through worse. I can push through this.
I cried, trying to get into an Epsom salt bath today because I was in so much pain. Now, no one asked me to work beyond my capacity on this, but it's ingrained, isn't it? From all the other times we were asked to give more than we had to give. I push. Is it time to discard the façade? Façades. How many are there? It's protection though, right? I'm always telling a version of the truth. It's just packaged in different ways. How honest can I truly be with you when I don't really understand how I feel? Okay, so this is a bit about struggle. It's highly likely I'm not effortlessly sat on a chair. I'm uncomfortable and I'm in pain. When I hurt myself as a kid, my mum used to make me laugh through the pain. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. They say with a bin on their head. I try to make work that's accessible for the audience, for you, but I left myself behind.
I just feel like I have to constantly prove my worth and justify my existence. I feel like failure is not an option for me.
I don't tell you this because I want your pity. I tell you this because there's an irony and a hypocrisy. Have I been sincere or been insincere? What do you want from me? What do I want from you? I don't know what this is. What is this? It's my responsibility to take the bin off my head, not yours. So, here comes the creatively orchestrated moment where I physically removed the bin from my head in the GF11 lecture theatre. In this last moment of vulnerability, you may actually get to see who I am. I had originally planned to leave the space with the bin on my head because I'm not sure I'm actually ready to remove it, metaphorically. But physically, I need to remove it now because I'm too unsteady on my feet and fatigued to risk trying to navigate through you all to signal the end of my sharing. So I'm going to remove the bin off my head. And when you're ready, you may signal the end of my sharing.